The thing of it is, you got to think about it. We sitting here talking about it, right? He's the backup quarterback. He's sitting there, he's learning, he's doing whatever the case may be. He's sitting there, he ain't saying nothing, he's learning. The narrative that we got to go week by week to say he's either ready or not ready is crazy. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, he's the backup quarterback supporting Dylan Gabriel, learning the game plan and doing it at a high level. And just
oh, the Cleveland Browns have done it again, because apparently they've never met a good decision they couldn't fumble. The team just pulled off what might be the most Browns move in Browns history, messing with Shedeur Sanders. Yep, experts are going off, fans are losing it, and the internet is in meltdown mode. Buckle up, because this isn't just a bad call. It's a franchise-level comedy show in real time.
I am here to tell you, man, some footage was released yesterday. And what's crazy about all of this is that even me, I missed this, which is very, very rare. That is a photo of a video of Shedeur Sanders warming up. Now, I actually reported on a video of Shedeur Sanders warming up, and I actually included the video of Bailey Zappi next to Dylan Gabriel warming up their arms. Now, in that video, that's quarterback 1 and that's quarterback 2. Now, it didn't click in my mind, I should say, that damn, Bailey Zappi has been elevated to quarterback 2 until I went on.
The Cleveland Browns have done it again. Just when you think they're about to make a good decision, they somehow swerve off the road and crash straight into their own reputation. This time, the chaos revolves around one name, Shedeur Sanders. The guy's got talent, poise, and swagger written all over him. But the Browns are out here acting like that's a problem.
We're back to making fun of the Cleveland Browns as we're on Shedeur Sanders' watch, Stefanski getting fired watch, and of course, we're on Dylan Gabriel throwing hospital ball watch. The Hawaiian leprechaun let it rip today, and we're going to go over the mad tweets making fun of him as we do every single Sunday on this side quest of making fun of the Cleveland Browns, because this quarterback situation has been the biggest mess I've ever seen.
You'd think a franchise that's been hunting for a steady quarterback since the Stone Age would treat Shedeur like gold. It's almost become a weekly routine. Lose a game and suddenly Shedeur is the savior, the future, the hope of Cleveland.
Your breaking news that Shedeur Sanders has been added to the Browns injury report as questionable with the back injury. Tightened up on him overnight. Bailey Zappi has been elevated and will be QB2 if Sanders can't go. She lying. Because that was yesterday. The clip I just told y'all, that's what she posted yesterday. And she said his back tightened up on him overnight. Said Sanders tightened up on him. Bailey Zappi was evaluated to quarterback 2.
But the moment things start to look decent, they shove him back down and pretend he's not ready. It's a cycle that would make a washing machine dizzy. Experts are losing it. Garrett Bush practically went nuclear, calling out how the Browns are using Shedeur.
Hi, this is Mary Kay Cabot from Cleveland.com. After the Browns' 32-13 loss to the Patriots here at Gillette Stadium. It was such a disappointing loss for the Cleveland Browns, especially considering that Myles Garrett set the club record with 5 sacks this game. He single-handedly tried to put this football team on his back and carry it to a victory. And in the first half, he was doing a great job of it. They couldn't get into the end zone largely because of Myles Garrett, and it was only 9-7. But then Dylan Gabriel threw 2.
The guy said what every fan's been thinking for months. Stop treating him like a prop in some fake development plan. It's not about whether Shedeur's ready. It's about whether the Browns are ready to admit they've got a star sitting right there. They'd rather keep him as a secret weapon no one ever gets to see, so that they can keep pushing the same old narrative.
The one piece that I think I've gotten wrong at points, I think we collectively get wrong, is none of this is traditional. None of this is how you're supposed to do it. All of this was built on a very shaky premise. So you're trying to build something sustainable, something successful on a foundation that in and of itself you looked and went, I don't know if that's going to hold. I don't know if any of those 4 building blocks are going to do a damn thing.
There was a whole article about how Stefanski's played this quarterback spot out perfectly. And it was like, huh? I don't remember what website it was. I was going through the headlines of different Browns articles and such, and it was like, wait, what?
The "we're still evaluating" excuse is starting to sound like a broken record. Mary Kay Cabot, on the other hand, isn't playing along. She's been watching this kid throw, and she's convinced Shedeur's accuracy isn't just good, it's freakishly elite. And what do the Browns do with that information? Ignore it, obviously. Because that's the Cleveland way. Find something that works and question it immediately. Mary Kay basically said what everyone's thinking. Shedeur's 74% completion rate isn't luck. It's a skill, precision.
Now, Shedeur, he sat out today with a back injury, but he should be fine after the bye. And I know plenty of fans will be clamoring for him. But once again, this offense is going so wrong. I don't know that another rookie quarterback is going to make much of a difference. Kevin Stefanski says he's sticking with Dillon Gabriel, but changes have to happen on this offense. Maybe they start by having Tommy Rees, the OC, call the plays. That's one fix they could make. Why not try that and see if it goes any better than what's happening now? He did it last year with Ken Dorsey. Why not try it now with Tommy Rees?
Control. But instead of celebrating that, the Browns are out here acting like he's too safe, too calculated, too calm. The fans love him, the players respect him, and instead of embracing it, the Browns are trying to smother the fire. It's like watching someone see a campfire and respond by dumping gasoline on it. Pure chaos.
They've done this perfectly.
Was it written by Stefanski?
I got so insulted by it, I didn't even click into the article to even read it further because I was like, I no. But there are people that are going to leave this thinking with the 4 quarterbacks that the Browns had and the different chances that were presented that there's not much else he could have done. And in this, I just say it looks more like you just keep just kind of guessing and throwing things at the wall than it does look like you have an actual plan the entire time.
Bush even pointed out that veterans in the locker room, guys like Myles Garrett, are already on the Shedeur train. He's seen Shedeur's grind firsthand, the early mornings, the late nights, the constant film study. The man's basically living in the facility at this point. He's the first to show up, the last to leave, and somehow still has the energy to hit the weight room in between.
What about this? Because, Jay, I think increasingly the narrative is it's starting to get out more that the Browns believe that he is not ready. That is
Joe Flacco said it this week.
Flacco said it. There's other players that have skirted around the issue, and there are I don't want to say leaks, but you hear things from inside teams all the time. And to me, and Jay, correct me if I'm wrong, it increasingly has become the narrative that he is not ready. Am I?
You can't teach that. That's leadership. That's hunger. That's the exact thing Cleveland's been crying out for since forever. But the Browns? They're still over there squinting like, not sure if he's ready. Because let's be honest, the bar in Cleveland isn't that high. You don't need to be perfect, just competent. And Shedeur is way past that.
There's been a major narrative shift in Cleveland. After Dillon Gabriel's shaky play, the Browns are suddenly hyping up Shedeur Sanders like they believed in him all along. Funny how fast the story changed when the results don't match the plan. Buddy doubled down on what he said, the clip I just showed y'all. So now, guess what the Browns doing? They actually done start doing it. I told y'all that it was gonna be the bye week. I told y'all they're gonna start putting out little stuff, and then the bye week come after next week. Well, after this week, after this Sunday, the Browns got a bye week.
The funniest part is, everyone around the team can see it. The fans, the media, the locker room, everyone except the people actually making the decisions. It's like the Browns front office lives in an alternate universe where common sense doesn't exist. If anything, they're holding him hostage in their own PR strategy.
Thing with Shedeur has really, really heightened people's emotions one way or another from the beginning of the draft process to now, that it's just easily to trigger. And I think that, with the hat backwards and things like that, I ain't gonna say his name, but when I seen that, I kind of like put it out there. Like when I seen him in person, I'll let him know he tripping. And shout out to my employers for allowing me to sit there with my hat backwards when I'm on the radio, when I'm right here on UCSS or wherever I'm at. I just think people are finding whatever it is to poke at. If you got an issue with him, I think there's...
The truth is, this whole situation screams insecurity. The Browns have finally stumbled upon a quarterback who looks like he could actually change things. And that scares them. Because if Shedeur succeeds, that means someone in the front office has to admit they were wrong for hesitating. And Cleveland does not do humility well.
Bye week. And the bye week gonna set it up for Albert Beer, one of the biggest Shedeur haters, or Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport to come out with some news about Shedeur. Because they did it before the Browns played the Ravens. Adam Schefter did. They did it. Albert Beer did it the week before training camp started during the summer. And you guaranteed, I'm telling you right now, something gonna come out about Shedeur.
Do you think the Browns are cursed or just allergic to good decisions? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more intriguing videos like this.